Hello and welcome. I'm Jen, and on behalf of Vista Wellness Center, I am bringing you this yoga practice, the fundamentals for beginning yoga. So welcome. Today, you will need your yoga mat. You will need a blanket or a large towel. If you have access to anything that resembles a strap, just a long rope, parachute cord, a long scarf, a rope, something like that, and a yoga block or two, and if not, a book works. I'm sitting up on a little cushion just to support myself in my seated position. So a lot of the fundamentals of beginner's yoga is learning how to get comfortable and how to keep that comfort while we move through the practice. And there comes this time when the ease and effort just balance out and you begin to actually move into something that's more like a meditation and movement. But we're not there yet, so we're going to keep to the simplicity of the effectiveness of this practice by coming together in a seated position. We're going to move through some warming positions that help us to get to know how our bodies are feeling and warm them up, get more acquainted to maintaining that connection between breath and movement. And we will have a guided 21-step awareness relaxation. And that's really the key component of this practice today, is to begin to train the mind to follow my guide while you are in a relaxed position, to allow you to access that stillness that resides within, where your intuition, your creativity, and your joy reside, and help you learn how to get there more often. So let's get moving, okay? So as you're ready, you are going to actually come to standing position. You get a chance to see what that cushion is like. And it's okay to change my mind a little bit. Okay, so in this standing position, I want you first to look down at your toes. And if you are in socks or shoes, I advise taking them off unless you have medical reasons why you wear those. And you're going to look at those toes, give them a lift, spread them and press them back down. Look at the toes, lift them, spread them, press them back down, imprinting the feet into the surface below. And then lift the heels slightly, press them down, make that imprint. Start to feel your legs working as well. Lift the heels, lower, press them down. And one more time, the toes are also spread. Lift the heels, spread the toes, and put them down. Good. Now inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your arms. And exhale, lower down. Now it's your pace. So I'm facilitating the experience and you are following your pace. Inhale. And right at the height of that inhale, the transition is smooth. The exhale begins. Good. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Now, be aware of your body standing in this position. May you begin to feel length as your tailbone lengthens down, length as you become aware of your spine and pressing the crown skyward. Not holding the breath, but rather feeling it full and round, breathing as if it's all you have to do. In this awareness, bring your arms back to a place that supports you. Whatever size V or touching, remember comfort. And this is probably familiar to you. Traditional mountain pose, the foundation of standing postures. Deepen the breath. Good, then turn the palms down and lower. Bring the fingertips up to the shoulders. Bring the elbows together and then send them out and apart. Bring them together. Send them out, holding the stability in the low body as well. Bend the knees as the elbows come together and open out. Inhale as the arms open out. Exhale into the gentle squat. Inhale into the opening. One more. Let the arms come down. Good. Step your feet a little bit wider, but still holding on to those components of strong, stable legs, connectiveness to the pelvic floor muscles in and up, and abdominal awareness and strength. Not holding the breath, but rather facilitating deep breathing that is essential for our circulation, our respiration, our relaxation. And then we're going to turn the left toes to the left, bend the right knee and shift. Turn the right toes and practice this fancy footwork. So the knees and feet are facing the same direction. And the same thing here with the breath. We inhale into the openness. Exhale, ground down, engaged. Inhale into the openness. And again, your pace. Keep pressing those feet into the imaginary sand or mud, whatever it is you like to dip your toes into. Good, then we'll do one more and we'll meet at center where those feet can stay a little bit further apart but have the toes forward and begin to cross the arms. What do you think would be the breathing pattern here? Good. Inhale to open. Exhale to cross. Good. The next time your arms are open, your chest is lifted, there's space through the sternum, bring those hands behind you and do what you can here. Bring the fingers together, let the thumb tips touch. Maybe press part of your hands into your sacrum, and you can also have that opportunity to take your hands to the sacrum, hold, and then gently press the heels of the hands into the back where they're touching. Lift up a little bit more, slightly back bend with ultimate control and breath. Then head comes back to center, spine comes back to neutral, arms come down. Good, just a little bit more here. We're going to put our hands on our hips, balance, stable foundation on the left leg. Inhale, lift the leg, exhale, cross. Use your chair or the wall to hold on to if you need it. Control. Can you do a couple behind? I'm tipping over, so I'm going to put that foot down, reestablish balance and strength. Have the courage to even lift that foot and swing. Good. Then bend your knees, wag your hips, shimmy the shoulders a little bit. Breathing in mountain pose. Good. And then one more lovely courage, self-esteem building standing posture here. We'll open into shining star. We'll circle those arms down the center using the fancy footwork. Again, the left toes lift, that knee bends. Good. And then we're looking in that direction. And then we're offering ourselves the opportunity to even widen the space between the legs. And then flick the fingers up and down. Try to keep your torso and hips square to the front. And then circle, fancy footwork, second side. And flick the fingers a little bit. Press evenly into the feet. Keep the deep, round, robust breath. And pull that down the middle. And bring your feet back together. Good. From here, please make your way onto your back. So if you're already practicing a few of these beginner lessons with me, you might be able to go ahead and go into your down dog and make your way to the mat that way. Or you might just want to go down in a traditional functional way. You might want to have your blanket nearby if you know that your head needs comfort. You don't want it too elevated, but you might put it underneath your neck. You're also going to want to bring along the strap. So still breathing, still aware, still stable. I like to go down with my knees bent, providing a little more control. Feel yourself in this position. Soften your gaze. Receive the support below you. On an exhale, begin to press your low back into the mat and notice what happens to the belly. Gently let the back come away from the mat. Notice what happens. Press it in. And then grow this activation as deep as you are able without causing any restriction in breath. Maybe even start to add the pelvic floor squeeze. Good. It takes practice and time. And then with the engagement necessary and available to you to move next, you're going to lift the left foot. Your material will be in half and you will press right at the ball of the foot into that material. You'll pull down so that your shoulders and arms can stay relaxed. So not holding up here, but rather down. Then press through your heel. Feel like you're pressing the ceiling away from you and receive what you are given. Deepening the breath, the left hand can hold the strap as the left leg is lifted. Good. Try not to have a real firm grip on your strap, but rather a soft hold. Then press into your right foot, activate that leg, keep the low back pressing, and open the leg out just a little bit. Deepen the breath. Lifting slowly back up. Bend the knee, remove the strap, and set that ankle on the thigh. Deep, round, diaphragmatic breathing. Mind connected to the breath. Each breath is new. Each moment is new, which gives us unlimited possibilities. Good. Then that foot comes down. If you have lost the engagement in your core, reestablish that. Bring up the right foot. I like nestling it right at the ball of the foot. Press. Make sure your knee and leg are all in alignment. You don't want your leg twisted out to the side, but rather forward. Draw the shoulders down as the hand slides down the strap. Press through the heel. With control, opening out to the side. Press into that opposite hip so it doesn't lift. Press and anchor through the core. Lift the leg. Bend the knee, remove the strap, which now can get set a little further off to the side. You can always rest your hands on your belly as a reminder to breathe diaphragmatically, because when you do that and you inhale, you can feel the skin of the belly rising to the hands. Good. Then foot comes down. Hands can come out into a partial T and just let some gentle twisting come into the spine as you start to lower the knees side to side. May the head turn with you or away from you. Maybe it just stays put. Good. Now you're going to stay on your back. And you are going to get your block or your book. And if you don't have it, that is okay for today. And you're going to bring your arms back to center, press into the feet, anchor the low back, and start to lift the hips so you can slide the block under your sacrum. So it's on the low setting, wide. And then you're going to press into the right foot and lift the left leg. Soften the throat. Lower that leg down. Press into the left foot, activating, and then lifting the right leg. Good. Go back to the left leg for a few breaths, and then the right, unless you are ready to lift both legs and send them up. Inverted action pose, benefiting the circulation, benefiting relaxation, heart health, and continuing to get that nice deep stretch to the backs of the legs, hips, and back. You're going to stay there and explore just a few more minutes while I begin to make my way up to seated and establish myself so that I can start guiding you towards your deeper qualities of relaxation. So go ahead and stay there for another round of breath, that which you have chosen. And then the legs come down, the block gets removed. You extend and reach through your whole body, crown of head, tips of toes and fingers, getting really long and even bringing some wiggles and jiggles into it. Whatever feels welcome to your body. So your sensations are the language of your body. You want to listen and be aware. You want to treat yourself with care. All right. So you are going to be moving into your final pose just before your actual final pose will be seated again. If you make it there, you're welcome to stay in Shavasana. But this pose now is next. Shavasana, relaxed corpse pose. So it may bring you back to supporting your head. You might find that putting that blanket or towel over your body is more supportive. And remember, like what I keep saying, comfort is the key ingredient. When you are comfortable, you can nourish yourself, relax, heal, be joyous. When you're not comfortable, you're just not comfortable. All right. Beginning now for your 21-step breath awareness. Softening your eyes, closing them. Maybe you even have an eye pillow that you can place over your eyes or on your forehead. And as you lie in Shavasana, be aware of how you are holding your body. Soften the way you are holding your body. Let your body become still. Sense the movement of your breathing. Be aware of the feelings of the exhalation and the inhalation. Perhaps it's time to moisten your lips or swallow so your throat can relax. Breathing in and out of your nose. Be aware of the feelings of emptying and filling. And be aware of the feelings of cleansing and nourishing. Be aware of the feelings of releasing and restoring. Begin to relax a little deeper. Soften in your abdomen. Noticing if you can feel the abdomen rise on the inhale. The rib cage and muscles of the chest rise and falls, but the chest remains motionless. As your inhalation comes to its end, simply relax and exhale. At the end of the exhalation, simply relax and inhale. Let each breath flow into the next by relaxing at the transitions. Your breath will flow in a smooth, unbroken stream. Sense that you are not the breather, but that your body breathes. Become the witness of your own breath. Breathe at the pace that is just right for you. Not too fast and not too slow. Your breathing matches your metabolic need. And you're gently shaping the breath to be deep, smooth, even, continuous, and quiet. Relax any mental effort. Sense your whole body breathing. You are the observer. relax, and rest. Sense your whole body breathing. And for those who are able to stay here, please do. For those who need to move on, please begin to wiggle through your fingers and toes. With loving, tender care, move with awareness until you've shaped your body onto the side where you can give yourself a hug. Hold yourself with tender, loving care. And then please take your time to rise, sit, and return to your day. Peace, blessings, and namaste.